My wife called while I was 2,000 miles away on a work trip. I'm divorcing you, and I already sold the house to start fresh with someone new. Good luck finding somewhere to live. She actually laughed. I stayed calm and said, sounds good. She had no idea what was waiting for her. I was sitting in a hotel conference room in another state when my phone lit up with Marisol's name. We'd been married 7 years, and things had been strained for months, but I wasn't ready for what came next. I'm divorcing you, she said, her voice cold and almost cheerful. And I already sold the house. Diego and I need the money to start our life together. You'll have to figure out where you're going. My chest tightened. Our house? The one we spent 3 years saving for? You sold it? Got a great offer too. The buyers close next month, so you'd better start packing. She laughed before she hung up. I sat frozen, phone still against my ear. 7 years. And this was how it ended. Her selling the home out from under me for some guy named Diego. I'd suspected she was seeing someone. The late nights, the sudden girls' trips, the way she flinched whenever I tried to talk. But hearing her say his name so casually, like I was just clutter she was finally clearing out, lit something in me. Then I remembered something Marisol had completely forgotten. 18 months earlier, when we refinanced for a better rate, our mortgage broker had suggested putting the deed in my name alone. It streamlined the paperwork and cut the closing costs since my credit carried the loan. Marisol had signed off without reading a page of it. Just show me where to sign, she'd said, not even looking up from her phone. The house was legally mine, only mine. She couldn't sell what she didn't own. I called Andre, my lawyer, an old college roommate. Marisol just told me she sold our house. She did what? She doesn't know the deed's only in my name now. She thinks she pulled off the perfect exit. Silence. Then Andre started laughing. Marcus, that's fraud. If she took a deposit from buyers for a property she doesn't own, she's in real trouble. So what do? I'll send a notice to the buyers today. The sale's void. They'll want their deposit back from her. And if she's already spent it, he paused. This gets ugly for her. Fast. I spent the rest of the trip in a fog, nodding through client meetings while my mind spun. Part of me was gutted. This was my wife, the person I'd trusted with everything. But another part felt strangely steady, almost relieved. For years, I'd made excuses for her sharpness, the little cruelties, the way she made me feel like a house guest in my own marriage. Now she'd shown me exactly who she was, and for once I had the power to respond. 2 days later, when I flew home, the buyers had already gotten Andre's notice. The sale was dead. They were livid and demanding their money back from Marisol. I walked into the house that evening and it was eerily still. Her jacket on the chair, her shoes by the door, but the air felt different. She stormed in an hour later, red-faced, phone in her fist. What is this? She shouted, waving a printed email. Some lawyer says I can't sell the house. It's half mine. I stayed calm, which only enraged her more. Actually, it's not. The deed's been in my name alone for over a year. She froze. What are you talking about? I pulled the deed from the filing cabinet and held it up. Remember the refinance? You signed the transfer. You didn't read it. You told me to handle everything. For the first time, I saw fear in her eyes. This is insane. You're blowing this up. The sale's already void, I said quietly. The buyers know. Their attorney knows. And if you spent any of that deposit, you're looking at fraud. Her voice shrank. You can't just throw me out. I'm not. You can stay while you sort out your next move. But let me be clear. This house is legally mine, and I'm not going anywhere. Over the next week, her fury curdled into panic. Voicemails swung between pleading and threats. The buyer's attorney sent formal demands. Andre filed the divorce papers. And Diego? He vanished the moment he learned she was broke and facing fraud exposure. Turns out his devotion didn't extend past her bank balance. Marisol moved out 2 weeks later. Her things in boxes I'd stacked neatly by the door. No screaming, no scene, just a quiet exit for someone who'd tried to make such a loud one. As I watched her car pull out of the driveway, I felt something I hadn't in years. Free. Turns out you can't cheat your way out of everything. And the people who laugh while twisting the knife rarely check whether the knife is even theirs to hold.